Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. I am your subject teacher of social study of LPM Public School, and today I am going to explain and describe about the worksheet of chapter 19. Chapter name is Rules for Road Safety. So students, first of all let's have a quick overview on the chapter number 19 once again for your better understanding, and because the whole worksheet of chapter 19 depend upon this chapter. So look at the chapter 19. Chapter name is Rules for Road Safety, and we have learned how important it is to follow safety rules on the road. If we do not follow these rules, we might get hurt or hurt others. In this lesson, we will learn some more road safety rules. And there are certain rules to cross the road. So, look at these rules. I think you already know how to cross the road. So, first of all, we should use subway or footbridge to cross the road where they are available. Where there is a wide road with traffic moving in both directions, there are two separate crossings on the same road. We should stop at each crossing to see if the road is clear. On such roads, islands are safe places where we can stand and wait for the traffic to stop. And what is road junction? A road junction is a point where many roads meet. There is a heavy traffic at junction. Students, when there is a many roads met at a point, then it points, we call this point a road junction, and there is a heavy traffic at junction. And we should be careful while crossing the road at junction. Cross only at a zebra crossing. Wait for the green man signals before crossing. So students, I hope you already know there are certain and there are some signals for man also. There are some signals for man. First one is green man signal and second one is red man signal. And green man signal indicate that we can cross the road, and red man signal indicate that we need to wait and we cannot cross the road at a time. So students, I hope you all are understood about chapter 19, and now come on the worksheet. Worksheet number 1 is mark the sentences as true or false. It means in this exercise you have to give answer according to the given statement. If your statement is right, then your answer will be true, and if your statement is wrong, then your answer will be false. So now look at the first number. The best way to cross a busy road is to climb over the traffic divider. Is this statement is right or wrong? So student, we should never cross a busy road is to climb over the traffic divider. To climb over the traffic divider, because it is wrong and very dangerous to cross the road by climbing over the traffic divider, and people who do so can cause an accident. So your first statement is wrong and your answer will be false, and here you can write false, and here false is already written. Now look at second. It is safe to use earphone while crossing the road. Is this statement is right or wrong? So students, we should never use earphone while driving, cycling or walking, or while crossing the road, because earphone block the external sound. So your second statement is also wrong, and you have to write false at the given box, and here false is already written. Now look at the third number. Helmet are not necessary for cycling on the road. Is this statement is right or wrong? Is this statement is right or wrong? Helmet is necessary for cycling on the road because it will protect your head from injury. So your third statement is also wrong, and you have to write false at this given box, and here false is already written. Now come on the fourth number. There can be a separate lane for cycling on the road. So student, is this statement is right or wrong? This statement is right, because in many busy road there is usually a separate lanes for cycle, and we should always cycle in the cycling lane. This will prevent accident. So your fourth statement is right and your answer will be true, and you have to write true at this given box. Now look at the fifth number. Children should not sit in the front seat of vehicles. Is this statement is right or wrong? This statement is right, because children should not sit in the front seat of a vehicle. It is always safer for them to sit in the back side. So you have to write true at this given box, and here true is already written. Now come on the next exercise, that is define the following. It means in this exercise you have to define the following words. Your first word is road junction. A road junction, a point where many roads met, is known as road junction. Next one is helmet. What is helmet? A protective covering for the head, and helmet will protect our head from injury. Next, cycling lanes. What is cycling lanes? A part of the road that is reserved for cycles. Other vehicles cannot use these lanes. Now come on the next exercise, that is third exercise. And your third exercise is answer the following question in one or two sentences. It means in this exercise you have to give answer according to the given question, and your answer should be in only one or two sentences. So look at question number 1. How should we cross road junction? How should we cross road junction? So your answer is we should cross road junction at zebra crossing. We should cross road junction at zebra crossing. Next question. What do green man and red man signal tell us? So what is the indication of green man and red man signals? So your answer is green man signal indicate that we can cross the road at the time, and red man signals indicate that we need to wait and we cannot cross the road at the time. Now come on the question number 3. Your question number 3 is why should we not use earphone while crossing the road? Why should we not use earphone while crossing the road? So your answer is we should not use earphone while crossing the road because earphone block the external sounds. Okay, the next question, that is question number 4. How are helmet useful for safety on the road? In question number 4, they are asking about the useful and the necessary of helmet for on the road. So your answer is helmet are useful for us because it will protect our head from injury. Now look at the question number 5. Your question number 5 is what is the importance of cycling lanes? What is the importance of cycling lanes? It means in question number 5 there is asking about the importance of cycling lane. So your answer is we should always cycle in the cycling lane because it will protect and it will prevent accident. Now come on to question number 6. Your question number 6 is why should we put on seat belt in vehicles? In question number 6 there is asking about why should we put on seat belt in vehicle. So your answer is we should always put on seat belt in vehicles because it protects us in the event of an accident. Now look at the exercise 4. Your exercise 4 is answer the following question in a paragraph. It means in this exercise you have to give answer according to the given question and your answer should be in a paragraph. So look at the first question. First question is write a short note on a traffic divider. It means in question number 1 there is asking about a traffic divider. So your answer is a short wall-like structure placed between the lanes of large and busy roads to divide the traffic moving in opposite direction. Now look at the question number 2. Your question number 2 is why is it unsafe to cross road during bad weather condition and how can we cross road safely during such a conditions? So in question number 2 there is asking about why is it unsafe to cross road during bad weather condition and how can we cross road safely during such a bad weather condition. So the answer is It is unsafe to cross road during bad weather condition because it is difficult to see clearly in foggy or rainy conditions. So we should be careful. We should be careful when crossing the road in such a condition. So we should wear or carry things that are bright so that drivers can see us. So students, I hope you all are understood about the exercise of chapter number 19 and you have to done this exercise in your CW copy of social study. This is your today's homework, and learn the capital of the state and the capital of the union territories also. So that's all, and bye.